Guys, welcome to our newest playthrough. We're starting this out fresh, and Char's been gone. Welcome to Super Mario Bros. 2 3DS. Underrated game. Everybody says it stinks. Don't worry about this. That was just me playing the game normally. But now I'm playing it for you guys. So this is going to be fun as hell. Now, you guys are gonna watch me perform on a game that I think I'll be much better than on a 3D Mario game. I'll tell you something about Mario Sunshine. It's impossible to play on an emulator. At least for me. But it sounds like I'm making heavy excuses, so just ignore me. I don't know what I'm talking about. Don't worry, guys. But I'm glad I'm finally back. I'm actually really happy that I'm back because these past whiles have not been good for me. It's I've been not okay, and this doing this with you guys, this gives me happiness. Oh, I'm glad I'm back. Of all things, I'm glad I'm back doing this with you guys. So we're gonna do a little something with our controller called Crab Con, which is the way I play Mario games, 2D Mario games. I consistently crab claw the controller. It's just how you play good. You're just not good if you don't do it. And this game, Mario Bros. 2, New Super Mario Bros. 2 3DS, basically it's a lot like America, where the hierarchy in this game is money. So the coins have a little bit more meaning in this game. I know in every other game, everybody's picking up coins and stuff. They're all getting coins, and it's just, why am I even touching these? But in this game, it makes you feel like you should be getting them. And this game is the reason why I love collecting coins so much in other Mario games where coins don't mean jack. Because if I play more 2D Mario games on this channel, you're gonna see me doing more coin grabbing. Except for star coins. I usually don't care about star coins. Except in this game, I do, because they do things like this. Other games, I actually could care less about star coins a lot of the time. Peace! But guys, I think it's a good time for you to sit down and listen to me have my story time. So everybody sit down. Okay, so for one, I powered down the channel so I could go on vacation, because that's where I've been on vacation. And vacation was nice. It was okay, but it's not okay anymore. Okay, but we can start from the top, since the vacation was a long time, and I owe it to you guys because I've been gone for so long, and I left on a bad note. Basically, guys, the vacation itself, going on it, was already a very stressful task, because I didn't really have a lot of help going on it. It was my first time doing all of that alone, and I refused help from anybody. I didn't want help. I wanted to do things independently and solo. And do I regret any of it? Slightly regret it. Not a lot of regret, because I genuinely do prefer to be solo a lot of the time. I'm a more solo guy. I work best when I'm alone. But that did lead to very bad things. Uh, Very sad things, more like it. Man, it sucks just thinking about it. Uh-oh. And that's a Mega Mushroom. It's escaping me. Tuss, not for long. You guys notice that you can't stack a power-up on a Mega Mushroom? It just doesn't work like that. Which is actually the reason why in Mario Bros 3D World, Super Mario Bros 3D World, Bowser's Fury, the Giga Cat Bell is its own item because an item cannot mix with a Mega Mushroom. If so, he would just use a Cat Bell and use a Mega Mushroom because Mega Mushrooms are in that game. But it doesn't work that way. Only a genius like me would know something like that, but you guys are blessed to have it. Oh, okay, that was embarrassing. You guys are blessed to have it put on your heads. My genius factoids. My genius level factoid. That being said, back to my story. Okay, so the flight there was really stressful because it was my first time doing that with nobody by my side. I felt lost. I usually have somebody to run to, but not this time. But really lost. But I made it through okay. And first thing that I go through when I come back is I am approximately 1 hour late. The very last hour, more like it wasn't even an hour. It was more like a minute. No, I can't stress it like it was a minute. I can't tell you guys it was a minute. I'd be lying. I was an hour late to get into my hotel. Like it's not a 24-hour hotel. I was in the countryside or something like that, and I was an hour late to get in. So I had to actually like beg and negotiate with the guy who owned the hotel or the inn or whatever, and he was like, all right, man, I can get you in that room tonight. You just have to pay for another room. So I paid for a full day of a room, and I only stayed in that room for that day for like an hour. Now, would I say I'd rather have slept outside? No. I'm glad I fucking paid for that room. I don't know what could have happened to me if I stayed outside. Like I fucking belonged there or something. And I know you guys would have been worried about me if I just slept outside. But it's nice stuff. And I will tell you guys, I went there to see my oh wow, this was tough to say. I went there to see my partner at the time. The person I was in love with. And going there to see them, it was nice. But I don't see them for that first day. And for the second day I do see them. And we go out on a date and it's really fun. And it's awesome. And the second day I don't see them at all. And it actually was a bummer because I wasn't there for a long time. I was only gonna be there for like because when you're on a flight somewhere, you're not supposed to count the days that you fly. Those don't count as days that you're there. So I was only there for like a week. You don't count the days that you're flying. Or preparing to fly, I guess. Whatever order it should be set in. But the second day I didn't get to see them. Not at all. Which was a bummer, but that's how life is. And I was like, I still have time to see them on other occasions, so I'm not gonna let it beat me up. On the third day, I got to see them for like a total of like an hour. Things are like In my head, things have started to suck. Like I'm on the vacation where I'm supposed to be happy, bummed the hell out, and I'm not supposed to be bummed out. And mind you, I did like, man, I feel like I wasted a lot of my. I feel like I shouldn't have gone, but I did. Here goes to show the lengths I'm willing to go. Get your boy up. I'm joking. That was a joke, but a lot of the time I spent there was pretty lonely time, and luckily for me, we got to spend the last day together, and it was really nice between me and them. The last day together, not as in the last day I was there, but we had one last day together, and then I would go home later. Hate to break it to you guys, but I didn't go home later. I went home the next day because in the location I was at, there was no I guess no sense of taxi or anything like that. Past the times of 6 p.m. My flight is at 5 a.m. in the morning next day, and I know the airport is really far, so I actually do call in advance. And I'm like, hey man, this airport's kind of far, so let me make a smart play and just like, let's call these guys. And I called an Uber. No Ubers are coming in. Now, mind you, I swear to God, I took an Uber to get there. I know I did. I know I took an Uber to get there. But when I tell people that, they don't believe me. The guy who owns the hotel, I went to him for help. I honestly had nowhere else to go. I was like, hey man, there's like, do you know any way I can get to the airport? He's like, there's no Ubers here. And he was like, Ubers? We don't get Ubers here. And I was like, I'm pretty sure I got an Uber to get here. But lo and behold, we don't get Ubers here. So I'm like, all right, I'm gonna have to call people, taxis and stuff. This is my first time ever calling a taxi ever, a cab. And I go through every number of a cab because I have seen cabs at that time. Like for reference, the time is like I don't know, like 11 p.m. at that point. I've seen taxis, I've seen cabs out at 11 p.m. picking up people at 11 p.m. in the city because I live in the city, and lo and behold, I don't get any kind of treatment like that. No taxi, no cab, past 6 p.m. You wanna know how I found that out? I found that out when I accepted defeat, and I was like, wow, this is it. I'm stuck here. And I know what you're thinking. No, Saturn, why didn't you go to your partner for help? Surely they could have given you a ride. They couldn't have, sadly. Not their fault. It's my fault for being ill prepared. I should have known that the countryside wasn't going to foster me the way I thought it would have. But oh my! I almost lost my tail out there. But I end up having to get another plane ticket. Yeah, harsh stuff. I had to drop almost $300 on another plane ticket for next day. Next day, preposterous. But it had to be done. I wasn't going to be stuck at the border of Canada. That's where I was. I was far. I was really far from home. I'll drop the state I live in as a surprise to you guys. I live in Florida. I was on the border of Canada. I was in Maine. I was up there where the fucking moose live. I wasn't anywhere safe, anywhere close to home. So I buy my separate plane ticket, and I packed my bags for the next day. You're joking, but I packed my bags for the next day, and uh, what was I gonna say again? You guys made me have a brain fart. Guys, why would you make me have a brain fart? But okay, but I pack my bags for the next day, and I leave the next day, like I wanted to. I finally call a cab. I called a cab maybe like 5 hours in advance, and I'm like, okay, cab stop services at 6 p.m. I learned this because I called a cab, and I was like, hey, can you like when's the latest you could when's the latest your services are like up? And he was like, the latest my services are up are 6 p.m. My cab services. Uh, no, he said 5 p.m. He was like, the latest my services are up are 5 p.m. And I was like, okay, awesome. Can you drive me to the airport uh at 5 p.m.? And he was like, oh, the airport. There was only one airport there apparently, something like that. And he was like, oh, the airport. Yeah, had nobody. Get out of luck. So I was like, oh, wow. Well, there's another person I can turn to. He told me about another cab service that drives till 6 p.m. And he's a local cab, so like he makes exceptions and stuff like that, and like he's cool, and like you could try asking him all that stuff, all that people person stuff that people only tell you if you're a people person. But he tells me all this, and I'm like, okay. And this guy's name, oh, okay, that hurt. And this guy's name is Carney. He has a local cab service called Carney's Taxi. Super cool guy. The cab ride was 90 bucks, well, $100, and super cool guy. $100 taxi though. That sucked a lot. Mind you guys, I'm broke as shit right now. Like I'm super duper broke right now. Like the amount of broke I am right now is actually like saddening. Oh Lord. I didn't know I was gonna suffer a death like that. Okay. Let's try to beat this level. But uh he's really cool about it, and he's like, sir, I know what it's like to be stuck. I can get you home. And since he's really cool about it, yes he does. He gets me all the way over there. Remember, my flight is at 5 a.m. Getting a new ticket didn't change that. And he tells me that this is an international airport, but it's not 24 hours like an international airport should be. The Between the times of 1 p.m., I got there at 1 p.m. by the way. I forgot to mention that part. I talked to him about getting me there 5 p.m. and he was like, "Oh, that kind of sucks to get to an airport because of like how far we were and all that stuff and like his services." So I was like, "We can push it back. What's the best time for you? Let me cater to you." And he was like, "Let's get you there by 1 p.m. I'll be there at 12 or something like that." And I was like, "Okay, you know what? That's fair. Like I am killing your car. I'm running up your miles. I'm emptying your gas tank. It's fair." So that's exactly what happens. I get there at 1 p.m. Flight is at 5 a.m. Meaning I am going to be there for 16 hours. I think that's the math. 14 hours, something like that. And the airport closed maybe twice while I was there, and they kicked me out one time, and then they let me stay inside the second time because the other employees they pitied me, and I spent the entire day there. The first thing I did when I got home from the plane was go to work. Yeah, that sucks. The first thing I did was go to work. But you know what? You know whose life that is? You know who asked for that? Me. I did. And you know what? I'm glad I did because I'm flat broke right now. I need extra shifts. I need everything. Everything you would give me, I need it. But guys, I'm rambling on too long. You guys already know the rules of these videos. I'm pretty sure we went over 20 minutes, but it's okay since it's my first video back. You guys earned the extra couple minutes. But I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you for listening to me ramble on. I needed an outlet of some kind to talk to, and my fans, the little fans I have, you guys are always the best for that. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for sticking around. Thank you for staying loyal. I love you guys, and I'll see you guys later.